Hello and good morning. Thanks so much for joining. My name is Lucas. We're going to do a 55-minute vinyasa flow. It's going to be a good all levels flow. We'll do a few more standing warm-ups than before. Otherwise, similar sequence that you are used to. So roll out your mat, set up a block or a cushion, maybe have some water nearby, and we're just going to sit for a minute or two watching the breath and preparing the mind and the body for our yoga practice today. So you're welcome to play some music as well, or just practice with the sound of the voice, up to you. Let's take a breath in together to begin. Exhale. Breathe in through the nose. Pause for a second. Then smooth exhale out. Let's come onto our backs. Supine position. You could take the feet in front of the hips, knees knocking together. Just relaxing through the back. Feeling the body unwinding, untangling. Relaxing the head, relaxing the mind. Let's take one more breath together, exhaling. Breathing in through the nose, holding at the top. And smooth exhale out. Let's get into some movement, reaching the arms towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers and begin a spiral motion, drawing a spiral further and further out on the ceiling. Feeling into the back of the shoulders. And when you reach the edge of the circle, begin to circle back in, tightening the spiral. And upon reaching the center, switch directions. So this can be a slow movement or a fast movement. Take this at your own pace and rhythm. And that goes for the whole class today. Drawing that circle back into center. And let's draw the knees in. Let's wave left and right. Let's take that block. Put the block in between the thighs and between the knees. Hands by the side. And then just take the knees left and right, keeping the shoulders down. Feeling the core tighten up. Beginning to activate through the abs. Let's remove that block. And let's hold behind the knees. And rocking back and forth, small movements at first. Gradually use more. Rocking further. Coming to a seated pose. Let's stand up, sit up nice and tall, big breath in. Hold at the top. And smooth exhale out. Let's walk the hands forward a bit and sway the shoulders side to side, flexing through the toes. And let's walk the hands in, straighten the legs out. Point our fingers back. Press the chest forward and up, gaze up. Crossing the feet again, the opposite foot on top. So the opposite cross. Let's walk the hands forward, inhale, and exhale, hinge forward again, flexing through the feet. And rock side to side. Warming up through the hips. We'll walk the hands in, straighten the legs up. Again, raise the tailbone up energetically, hug the shoulder blades together. Very good. Let's cross the feet. Let's come to a standing pose. So from standing, let's find Tadasana, feet parallel, big breath in, hold at the top, and smooth exhale. Let's begin shrugging the shoulders forward. We can use the knees here. And then get a few shrugs backwards. Now let's take this one arm at a time, taking the right arm up and back. Imagine that you were waving a kettlebell. We'll get 3 in one direction, 3 in the other direction. Use the whole body, get a little twist into it. Then we'll switch to the other side. And switching directions. Perfect. Now let's do some work with the wrists here. So let's bring the palms together. Press the forearms parallel to the mat. Press the hands to one direction, then to the next. Back and forth. Now take the right hand, face the top of the palm towards the camera. Grab those first 2 fingers, draw them back. Should feel a nice stretch in the forearm. And go ahead and grab those other 2 fingers for a moment. Let's switch hands. Take that left hand forward, palms facing you. Grab the front 2 fingers. Yes. You feel that forearm stretch, right? That's a good one. And we'll get those back 2 fingers. All right, now let's take the hands into the center here. All right. Inhale, reach straight up, come up to the tippy toes, get high. Exhale down. You can bend the knees a bit. Inhale, reach it up high. And exhale down. Let's do 4 more. Really reach. Inhale. For 3. Up on the toes, nice balance, and down. Good. For 2. And 1 more, yoga friends. Let's lower the heels. Let's swan dive down. Let's fold to the hips. We're going to hang in Uttanasana. Nice bend in the knees. You can take your hands to a block. Maybe you take your hands to the mat. It'll come up halfway, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep it up. Bring the palms together. And take them to the heart. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, back into the fold. Good. Inhale, sweeping it high. Palms together, exhale to the heart. Let's do one more like this. Inhale up high, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge the hips, take it down. Good, inhale halfway. And exhale, fingertips to the mat. Inhale on high. Palms together. To the heart. All right. Now we're going to do a series of tensing and releasing and shaking movements to really open up the body this morning. All right. So get a bit wider of a stance. We're going to inhale, raise the shoulders, and squeeze the biceps and triceps. Exhale, let it go. Now we're going to squeeze the chest and the shoulders. Inhale. And let it go. Now we're going to do the hands, spread the fingers wide, squeeze the forearms. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Now let's do all of that together. Inhale, nice and tight, smooth. Exhale, letting it go. Yeah, let's shake the shoulders a bit. Take the head one direction to the next. Just free some of that. All right, now let's do it with the lower body. So let's squeeze the core and the hips. Ready? Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Now let's squeeze the upper legs, the quadriceps, the hamstrings. Ready? Inhaling. And exhaling, soften, let it go. Now let's do the lower legs, the calves, the front of the lower legs. Inhale, take it in, squeeze it, squeeze the ankles. And exhale, let it go. Now we're going to get into the feet too. Squeeze the feet, squeeze all the legs, nice and even. Ready? Inhale. And exhaling, let it go. Take some intuitive shakes with the body. Just wherever you feel the body requesting some movement, just send some movement there. All right, take it to neutral. We're going to begin with some neck movements. So take the neck to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to center, up and down. Good, to center, left, left, right, right, to center, up and down. One more round like that. Take it to neutral, to the left, to the left, to the right, to center. Gazing up, gazing down. Let's hinge. Let's take one half sun salutation here. Let it hang. Take hold of opposite elbows. And then release it and root to rise. Roll up the vertebrae. Sweep the arms up high. And then take them down. Now we're going to take the shoulders here. Just shaking the shoulders. One shoulder then the next. Really good for the back. Good for the internal organs. Good for loosening things up. We're going to take it down to the hips. Okay, take the hips in some circles. Send light in the knees. And switching directions. Always feel free to modify during this class. If you want to take something up a notch or down a notch, a little faster or slower, let's make this your practice. Stirring the pot. All right, we'll take it back to center. Reach your right knee up. Oh, find your balance. Find your balance here. You're welcome to use the environment, use the wall or something. We're going to shake the foot. Releasing through the ankle joint. Let the foot flop like a fish, y'all. Oh, and keep your balance. All right, we'll switch sides. Take the left knee high. And we'll shake the foot out. All right, let's lower it down. We're going to come to grandfather clocks. So standing firm on the left foot. If you have a block, it can be kind of fun to stand on the block. It's definitely a more of a balance challenge if you want to stand on the block. So you're welcome to use a block and a wall. Okay. Now we're just going to take, begins to build some momentum here with the right leg. Using the torso and the arms to counterbalance. Feel this swing through the whole body. Let's do a few more. Yes, nice balance. All right, let's do the other side. Keep it up. You can grip your toes on the block to kind of like an eagle's claws, you know, finding your perch, and then start the sweeps and the counterbalance. Let's do a few more. All right, let's take it down. It's just some whole body shakes. Just to shake any of that loose. Come to the balls of the feet. Here, shake the shoulders, shake the hips, wherever you feel it. Just let it rock. The vibration of the bounce, just carry the energy flow through. Right. Take some more intuitive movements. If you want to like step it out. All right. Let's take a few intuitive movements. Just working that while we're up and standing here. Just work it out. Work it out. All right. It helps if you're playing some good music, but you know you can follow the rhythm of the heart as well. So let's come up to the top of the mat. All right. Let's begin to slow it down. We're going to feel the weight. Feel the gravity in the feet, palms face forward, long back body. Beginning to draw the attention inwards. Noticing some heat, some energy flow from our practice. We're going to take it down and then we're going to come back up. So let's come down to our knees here. I'm going to come into Balasana. So take the knees together, the forehead down. You can also come into a child's pose or a puppy pose with the hips further forward. Taking another breath here, drawing inwards. And then let's walk the hands in and come up to a tabletop pose. All right, wrists underneath of the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And let's sway side to side and back and forth. And let's take some circles. Circling onto the wrists and switching directions. All right, let's take it to neutral. Let's reach our left foot back and our right hand forward. Good, gazing forward, inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Let's do 3 more with your breath. Good, reaching it out, settling it down, and then moving on to the other side. Take a moment here to get long, nice and parallel to the ground. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. And reach it out. Let's do 2 more. Reach it out. And lower it down. And let's rock to a side plank on our left side. Stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. Any variation you want to take here, you want to straighten the bottom leg, float the top foot, reach forward. And then let's come over to the other side. Rock to the right. Same deal. Take it where you want. And we'll come back to the tabletop. Let's tuck the toes and float the knees. Hug the core in tight. For 5, For 3. For 1. Lower the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, press the mat away. Good. With the shoulders, inhaling, chest down and forward. Exhaling, pressing the chest to the sky. Good. Inhale, lowering the chest, dropping the belly. Exhale, tucking the tailbone. Take a few more at your own pace and rhythm here. Move with your breath. Do what feels good. And come into neutral. Let's tuck the toes, send the hips back. Down dog. Let's pedal out our dog here. Bending one knee, straightening the other leg. You can take it faster or slow down, work each side like I'm doing. Let's take a few more breaths here. And then bend the knees, inhale, look up. And let's walk, step, or float. Halfway lift, inhaling. And exhale, let's fold. Inhale, root to rise, roll up the spine. Sweep the arms up high. And let's sit into a chair pose. Lengthen from the crown to the tail. Extend up long through the fingers. Inhale. And exhale, let's come to a halfway lift. Let's inhale to a chair. And let's exhale to a halfway lift. Good. One more time, chair pose. And then take it all the way down. Let's step the feet wide. Take hold of the elbows, hang the torso. You can sway side to side. Then take the hands down to the mat. Step back to a plank pose. Let's hold plank here for 3 breaths. Nice and tight in the core. Inhale. Let's exhale, lower down. Option to take down the knees. And then pull the chest forward. And exhale, press the hips back. Down dog. Let's bend and straighten into the legs. When you bend the knees, you can press the tops of the toes down, get a toe stretch. And then really open up through the armpits. And we'll bend the knees, inhale, look up. Exhale, walk, step, or flip. Halfway lift, and fold. Inhale, roll up the spine, stack them up. And sweep the arms. Exhale the hands to the heart. Let's keep the hands together. Let's reach them up. Bend the elbows, take the hands behind the head. Interlace the thumbs, press the head back. And we'll reach the arms straight up. Inhale, exhale, take them to the side. Inhale, straight up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, elbows down, gaze up, cactus. And for another cactus, inhale. Exhaling, cactus. Inhale, reach it up. The exhale, we're going to swan dive down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands and step or float. Let's take a vinyasa. So hug the elbows in as you come down to a low plank. Then inhale, roll over the toes, chest forward. Exhale, down dog. Tune into your breathing here. Bend the knees, inhale, gaze up. The exhale, walk, step, or float. Halfway lift and fold. And sweep it up. Hands to the heart. Let's do the same thing as we did before. So reach the palms up. Exhale, take the hands behind the head. Draw the elbows to the sky. Press your chest up and your hips back. We'll reach the arms up, keeping the palms together. Inhale. Exhale to the side, hips to the opposite way. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, banana shape to the other side. Good. Inhale, reach up for cactus. Exhale, elbows down, broaden the collar. Big breath in. And exhale, cactus. Inhale, high. Exhale, folding. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, press and flow or step. Take your vinyasa or go right to a down dog. Let's take the left foot to the center of the mat. Reach the right foot up high. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose around the spine. Inhale, reach it up. Let's do that again. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, step that foot in between the hands. Let's lower the back knee. Left hand to the mat, right hand to the sky. If you want to straighten into the back leg, go for it. All right, and then both hands to the thigh, tuck your back toes. Straighten that back leg. All right, we're going to reach the arms up. Maybe you lower the back heel and widen the stance. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, biceps by ears. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, T-twist to your right across the knee. Spin that back heel up when we do that. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, straight up. Exhale to the twist. One more time. We're going to come to warrior two. Let's take a bit of a wavy motion here. Let's rock it back and forth. And let's come to a reverse warrior. Flip that front palm, take it up and back. Back hand wraps behind the back. And come to a side angle. You take the forearm to a thigh. Maybe you take the hand to a block. Press the forearm into the inner knee and reach up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Take that top hand down to the mat. Let's come again to our low lunge twist. And plant the hand. Step back to a plank pose. Rock onto the left side. Full side plank. You can lower the bottom knee if you like. Inhale. Exhale. Ride the breath down, down dog or vinyasa. Let's do the left side. Inhale the left foot to the sky. Exhale the knee to nose. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale, three legs. And exhale, step it up. Lower the back knee. All right, right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky. Let's take the hands on top of the knee. Straighten that back leg. Reach the arms up. All right, biceps by ears. Inhale. Exhale, leaning forward. Inhale it up. Exhale, T-twist to the left. Good, take it up. And lean forward. With the breath, twisting. Once more. And we're going to come to warrior two. Yes. Pressing the feet into the mat, expanding through your pose, gazing over those middle fingers. Flip that front palm, scoop it up and back. And front forearm to front thigh, or come down to the block. Good. Inhale. Exhale that top hand down to the mat. Low lunge twist. Let's ground the hand and step that foot back. And then rock onto the right side, side plank. Option to lower the right knee again. Maybe you float a foot. Good. Inhale. And exhale, high to low. And pressing back to a down dog. From down dog, let's come to a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower it all the way down to the mat. The palms under the shoulders here. And let's press the toes down. Inhale. Just gentle pressure to press the chest up a bit. And with the exhale, we can lower down. Nice full breaths. Let's do 3 more, nice and smooth. Using the back and the hands. Let's do 1 more. With the exhale, lower one cheek down to the mat. You can take your hands by your sides, rock the heels left and right. Now, float everything up. Hands by your sides, float them. Let's take the arms out in a T here. Let's fly left to right, rolling on the abdomen. Really good for the abdomen. All right, to center. And lower the opposite cheek down to the mat. Take the hands back by the side. And then let's bend the knees, take hold of the heels. Press the hips down. You can stay here for a quad stretch, or you can kick into the feet and come up into a bow pose. Feel the shoulders drawing back. Good. Now we're going to sweep the hands forward, stack the palms under the forehead, and rock the heels left and right. Bend the knees, windshield wiper, nice and steady and smooth. And point the legs straight up. We'll take them down. Hands alongside. And let's press back to a child's pose for 2 breaths. And let's come to a tabletop. Let's thread the needle. So let's press the right hand down, reach the left hand up to the sky. We're going to come down on the 3rd time. So exhale, just reach a bit. Inhale, we'll take it back up. Same deal, exhale, just reach. Inhale, big breath in to prepare. Exhale, come all the way down to that left shoulder. Taking the right hand overhead, pressing the hips back. Good. Taking the right hand back to the mat and pressing the left hand to the sky. Take that left hand back down. We'll switch sides. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale, reach it just past the elbow. Inhale back to the sky. Exhale. And last one, big breath in. Then reach it all the way through, coming down to the shoulder. Left hand overhead. Hugging the shoulders. Down to the mat, softening through the upper back. Good, and taking the left hand back, press the right hand high. Good, let's lower it down. Let's take a couple cat-cows here, just to rinse that out. Tuck the toes, press to a down dog. Let's come up to the tippy toes, and exhale, press the heels back. Good, inhale to the toes. Exhale, open up the down dog, bend the knees, inhale, look up. Exhale, walk, step, or float, halfway lift. And exhale, fold, roots arise. Hands to the heart. We're going to sweep the arms a bit back and forth. Good, and with the inhale, we're going to come up to the toes, raise the arms. Exhale, press the heels, sweep down. Inhale up. Exhale down and sweep. Let's do 3 more. Once more. And we're going to come up to a chair pose. Bend the knees, sit the hips, reach it up. Let's come back to a standing pose. Reach the right knee up high and step the right foot back, warrior 1. And let's open to a warrior 2. Side angle and take a bind. Top arm behind the back, maybe the front elbow into the knee. And windmill the arms up. Warrior 2, straighten the front leg, turn those front toes in, 5-pointed star. Let's bring the hands to the heart and pinch the heels in, goddess pose. Let's take some intuitive movements here. Bending one knee, straightening the other. Maybe you widen your stance a bit. Maybe you take your hands down to the mat, come deeper into a Skandasana. Good, let's take it to center. Let's turn those front toes in and hang. You can take your hands to the feet. And walk your hands towards that front foot. Turn it forward, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step the back foot to the front foot, to the top of the mat and fold. And then rise up. Hands to the heart. Raise the left knee. Step it back, warrior 1. Pressing that back heel down, reaching up. And open to warrior 2. Let's come to a bind, forearm to thigh. Top arm behind the back, wherever you want to find it. Windmill the arms up. Turn those front toes in. Reach up. We're going to come for a bind. Take the hands behind the heart. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands down to the mat. Walk the hands to frame that front foot. Low lunge, inhale. Exhale, step that back foot up in a fold. Root to rise. Hands to the heart. We're going to find a tree pose. So standing firm on the right foot. Reach that left leg up high, ankle, calf, or thigh. Finding your balance. Option 2, take hold of that left ankle with your left foot. Come to a dancer pose. Maybe you lean forward, kick into the foot, and then we can settle it down and shake it out. Let's come to the other side. Let's stand strong on the left foot, right foot up into your tree pose. Find your balance, gazing at a single point. Maybe you grow your branches, maybe you take hold of the foot for a dancer. It's called King Dancer, Nantaraj. We'll settle down. Let's sweep the arms up high. Exhale, swan dive down. Halfway lift. And take it down to the mat. Step back, one more vinyasa. Pressing back to a down dog. Now let's take yogi's choice here. If you want to come into pigeon on your front body, reach the right foot up, take it forward, come down into a pigeon. Anything else you want to get into, go ahead and get into it here. If you want to join me, a little bit more of a hip opener. You're down to go ahead and come to pigeon on the other side. And wherever you're at, make your way onto your back. If you want to take a quick recline pigeon on the back, go for it. Let's come to a bridge pose. Feet flat, press them down, raise the hips up high. Interlace the hands, roll over the arms. Let's release the hands, soften the chest, roll down the spine. Now, any back bend that you like, you can take a bridge, you can take a wheel, you can take legs up the wall. You can come to shoulder stand if that's in your practice. Listening to your body. If you're in a shoulder stand, supporting the lower back, keeping the weight on the elbows and the shoulders. Let's hold for 3 more breaths. If you want to take the feet back to plow, go for it. Let's begin to come out. Take 2 breaths, nice and easy. 1 vertebrae at a time. We'll take the feet out long for a fish pose, pointing through the toes, hands under the seat, draw the elbows in, chest up. Then we'll lower that down. And hold the knees vertical of the hips, feet off the mat, letting the lower back relax. Let's take a cow face pose. So let's cross one knee over top of the other and take hold of the feet. And we'll switch. All right, let's let that go. Let's circle the knees. And then let's rock them over to one side. You can rest them on top of a block. You can cross one leg over top of the other. All right, coming into a supine twist. For 2 more deep breaths. And bringing the knees into center. Take a moment. And with an exhale, rock them to the left. Let's make our way back to center. And taking a closing happy baby if you like. Taking the knees, the ankles, or the soles of the feet. And swaying back and forth or side to side. And then we'll take the feet down. Got a couple options. You can take the feet wide and the knees together. You can take the feet together and the knees wide. Maybe you place a block under your legs. Let's make our way to a full Shavasana. Reach the legs out long. Palms face up. Attention to the breath, the body relaxing. And the energy flow from our practice, the oxygen, the increased blood flow, the electricity. Relaxing, breathing, just being still. Let's begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Bringing yourself back into this space, this here now moment. And mindfully reaching the arms up overhead, pointing the fingers and toes. And bringing the knees into the chest. Swaying side to side. Rolling over to one side. And coming to a seated pose. And let's share a breath in a namaste to close. Exhaling, breathing in, and breathing out. Taking the hands to the heart. The light in me sees the light in you, which means that we are all connected. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in, for moving, and for breathing with me this morning. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow again at 10.